What's his story?
Oh, for a man who nearly drowned, he's not saying much.
What's your name?
Who are you?
The Fiscal's office. Look, the police are going to have to know.
Ken Guthrie.
You got a certificate for this? And what were you shooting, Mr. Guthrie?
Rabbits.
Bunny?
You see, you put a hole in your own boat.
Yeah. My gun went off by accident.
Doesn't take an expert to know that rifle never did the damage. It had to be a shotgun.
That's more like what we had, a long way off.
Who fired at you? Where? And why?
I think I have the answer. Dookie? There was another poor creature in the water. A pregnant hind. It made us too sick to fetch it aboard.
I had to be a deer poacher, eh?
No, Mr. Drummond. Nothing so skillful. An undiscerning moron with a gun. As I'm the Fiscal, and it's apparent what you were doing, I've nothing more to say to you. Except you'd better tell the police everything when they get here.
There you are, Mr. Drummond.
Well, thanks, Joe.
You're not working today?
No, the staff of the courtroom are on strike.
So not even the courts are immune. By the way, shall I put this on the same bill as the food, or...
No, I'm paying for the drinks. Have one yourself.
I'll have a half pint of lager, please.
Fine, how much is that?
65p, thank you.
65, that's lovely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. There we go. Cool.
Oh, yes,
I wonder whose land Guthrie was on when he killed that deer. Couldn't have got far in the boat.
Guthrie will doubtless tell the police as soon as he realizes he's in his own interests.
It's ironic, isn't it? If there is a charge, he'll be our witness instead of the accused.
You'll go poaching again. We'll all be wise to him.
Doing here? I thought you'd both gone sailing for the day.
I'm sure you did. And I find you in the company of another man.
I always do my drinking with other men in the station hotel. So discreet. May I join you?
Yes, sit down. What'll you have?
White wine, thanks, David.
Who's he?
A bureaucrat up from Social Services, Glasgow. Between ourselves, a bit of a bore. That looks delicious. What happened to the smoked salmon sandwiches I packed for you?
Oh, very tasty. We had them with our 11s.
No wonder you're putting on the beef again. And beer, too.
The beer and board ran out. We had to come ashore anyway.
Why?
Because of a hot water boat.
What?
A deer poacher with a rubber dinghy and an outboard. A lot of them are used these days. A lot safer than the roads.
Sounds rather enterprising.
I dare say. But deer slayers out of season are a vile breed. And this particular lout killed a stag and a hind and calf. And then someone tried to blast him out of the water, which is even more against the book.
So the poacher is the injured party?
Technically. But if he becomes a witness, then he won't be charged with anything, now or later. And I expect he'll take full advantage of his position.
Yes, I see. Yes. Yes, well, I'll tell him. Thanks for calling. Bye. Thanks, John. Sorry to keep you. That was Archie Mingus on the phone. Guthrie's made a full statement. Apparently it happened on Creel Bay on the Drinnan estate.
Oh, Major Penderleith.
Mm-hmm. Guthrie also thinks he knows who fired both barrels at him. Good day to you, Bruce.
Major?
Grand day.
Yes.
Everything all right this morning?
As far as I could see. I repaired the hides in Ben's skeen, should you be taking your party up there next week.
Oh, fine. How's your good wife?
Oh, managing quite well. But summer's a bad time for her, though. Thought of what she's missing.
Yes, of course. I understand.
I've a salmon for the kitchen. Fine size. Girdled it at the falls.
Jumped right into the gamekeeper's hands, eh?
Ah, waste of time unpacking a rod. Oh, is the dog ready?
Doc?
Well, the mistress said one of the Labradors was sick. I arranged to take her to the vet. Is she in?
My wife's rather busy at the moment.
Well, what about the dog, then?
Don't worry, Bruce. Tomorrow will do. You have to keep playing that damn tune.
Why not? I like it.
Only teenagers play the same song over and over again.
I was a teenager when I first heard it. Almost.
You've had far too much. We've got the Lockharts coming this evening.
Is that lunch?
Charlotte, please. I had to make an excuse to Bruce Meikle.
He knows I drink.
I don't want anyone to see you.
There's no smell. It's been in the fridge.
Where will you be back?
Well, it won't be long. If you'd like to wait, come in.
Thank you, Mr. Meikle.
Oh, dear, sorry.
Oh, Constable Ross.
I didn't hear you, Constable.
My fault.
Do sit down, thanks. Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, no, thank you.
I can manage that, you know.
No, we've just had one, thank you.
Has there been some trouble on the estate?
Has your husband been out all morning, has he?
Why do you ask?
Did he say where he would be?
Well, how should I know? There are over 4,000 acres to cover. They want to talk to you, Bruce.
Afternoon.
I'm Chief Inspector Mingus from Glendoran.
What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about an incident this morning at Creel Bay.
Are you all right, Olive?
They haven't said what it's about.
I will know. Off you go and rest then. Come on. My wife's been ordered to avoid any strain. The blindness is to do with the optic nerves. Came on quite sudden a few months ago.
Sorry.
Oh, well, there's some hope. Now, what's this bother?
I've been wearing the same clothes all morning, have you?
Same as I wear every day.
Do you mind if I have a look at that?
What for?
Been fired this morning, has it?
What do you want to know for?
Morning, Sergeant.
Morning. Nice day. Oh, present for Inspector Mingus.
Poacher's boat was holed and they nearly drowned.
Well, nearly. Oh, that's a pity.
That's what would you say, sir?
Sir, Sergeant Fowlis found these in the hillside above Creel Bay.
Newly fired.
There's something else he'd like you to see.
Yes, Sergeant.
There's a set of tire marks on the track above the bay. They appear to match perfectly with these.
What of it?
It rained buckets last night. They were freshly made in the mud.
I was over at Creel Bay about 6:30 this morning. It's my job to go round the estate.
Looking for poachers.
You check that gun properly, Inspector, and you'll find it hasn't been used.
Yes, it's true. He was here an hour ago.
Change guns, perhaps.
I don't know.
You might have done.
Look, I do find this hard to believe. Bruce Meikle is a first-class gamekeeper. He's younger than most, I agree, but you won't find a better man in the Highlands. Certainly not the sort to lose his head and go firing at anyone.
Even a marksman who picks off deer and calf.
Yes, savages, I admit. The temptation to give them a sound lesson is great.
You suffered much poaching lately? I know you don't always report it.
Oh, we've had our share. We'd report it more often if the police would wage a proper offensive.
Oh, we haven't got the strength to cover the whole countryside, Major Penderleith.
Look, if you want to find out what kind of a man Meikle is, you want to look at your own records. Some time ago, he helped you catch a gang of poachers. Went out in the night collecting vehicle license numbers. Risked his neck. But sensibly. He didn't go after them with a gun.
Well, a gang of that size would be heavily armed, sir.
Sir?
Ah, this is what we're looking for, I think. Oh, left you holding the fort, have they?
Perfect chance for clearing out ancient bump. Some of these things go back to the year dot. Theft of clothing coupons and bread units? What were they?
Valuable commodities in their time, huh?
Sorry about your free day.
Oh, not at all, Archie. This office isn't on strike.
Well, some of us aren't.
Oh, don't move, Miss Cameron. Carry on as if I'm not here. It'll serve to remind me of all the paperwork I should have been catching up on.
I need your advice.
Have you had the shotgun properly examined?
Yes. Forensic tape was definitely fired this morning. Switching guns was a good ploy, but it didn't work.
Why didn't he just clean it?
Well, maybe he hadn't time before the Major appeared.
Have you questioned Meikle again?
Yes, he denies everything. Not no doubt about it. The question is assault with intent to injure or reckless discharge, or both.
Well, sinking a boat with someone in it is a form of assault that can scarcely be overlooked.
No, I suppose not.
Is this Meikle's first post as a gamekeeper?
Yes. Served his apprenticeship at Lewis. Been with the Dinner estate now for nearly a year, and Major Penderleith thinks very highly of him, both able and keen.
Too keen, perhaps.
Well, I'll get on to Lewis just in case we've got anything on him. You never know. There's a few coiled springs in the man, but in fairness to him, his wife is ill.
Oh?
The form of neuritis. Lost her sight, apparently. Touch and go if it'll ever return.
Was the poacher a record?
Ah, how did you guess? Minor offences. Unemployed layabout. No doubt as to where public sympathy will lie there.
He says here he got a glimpse of the gamekeeper. That might not stand up too well in court. If Meikle still maintains it wasn't him.
Well, I'll put that to the test. I've laid on a identification parade at Creel Bay. Oh. Assault with the alternative, do you think?
Oh, I doubt if Crown Office would accept it any other way.
Well, Bruce, I think you know whose side we're on.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Have they charged you yet with this nonsense?
Yes, after I was picked out at the identity parade.
Well, there we are, Mr. MacDonald. We want to back Bruce up all we can. Will you agree to act as his solicitor?
Oh, certainly. But I'll need to know a good deal more about it.
It's scandalous. Whose land is it, after all?
There wouldn't be any defense, unfortunately.
Will you have a dram, Bruce?
Oh, no, thank you, madam.
Rather a pity you tried to cover it up in the first place, Mr. Meikle.
Oh, perhaps.
It's bound to be taken as signifying you knew you'd broken the law.
I think any one of us could have done the same thing.
You definitely did not intend to harm the poacher.
No, it was a warning shot that accidentally hit his boat.
Could have happened to the best.
Well, maybe. But Mr. Meikle is surely better than that. It is going to be a difficult thing to contend that the gamekeeper was a poor shot.
As I said, it was a mishap. The dinghy got into the line of fire. It must have bounced high in the water.
Well, there's rubber boats too. Same thing saved our life on a river in Burma once, when a Jap patrol opened up.
I bet that poacher had the fright of his life. Serves him damn well right.
Now, steady on, Charlotte.
I'll be in touch with the Fiscal's office in the morning. Find out the exact nature of the charge. In the meantime, Mr. Meikle, you and I must have a talk. We could go to your cottage, perhaps.
No, I'd rather not, if you don't mind. My wife isn't too well. I want to spare her any anxiety.
Very wise. She's lost her sight, poor woman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I might be able to keep her from hearing about it altogether.
If only the whole thing could be treated sensibly. Such a waste of everyone's time.
An offence has been committed, Mrs. Penderleith.
Couldn't you get Giles Forgill onto it, Innes? He's Lord Lieutenant or something.
Just an honorary rank for wearing fancy dress and parading with royalty. Look, I'm afraid we've got some people coming to dinner. Would you like to use my office?
That would be splendid, yes.
You're asked to be at this office before I went into court.
Oh, sorry, I was held up.
All right. Thank you, Miss Cameron.
What about lunch?
Perhaps you could bring me back a sandwich.
Okay.
Oh, what you want with me? Gamekeeper stuff for the chops, you know?
Make sure you aren't held up next Tuesday. Witnesses are summoned in a case the same as anybody else.
Oh, I'll be there.
Good.
No, I want to see Meikle getting what's coming to him. He could have killed me. Can I get expenses?
Yes, you get expenses. Not that I'm aware that you've a job to go to.
Oh, how much?
Look, Guthrie, for a man who treats wildlife like you do, you could count yourself lucky.
Well, Sam's up in a charge, no me.
You'll find yourself in a witness box, under oath. Now, I want to be certain about one or two things.
Oh, my statement's true.
But it better be. Now, when the shotgun went off, how fast was your boat moving?
Oh, couldn't be going too fast. I just left the shore. Went quietly. Hey, incidentally, I lost the outboard. Now, if he's found guilty, can I claim?
When you realized you were sinking, why didn't you turn back?
What? And be shot again by that nut?
I'll get that.
Bruce,
Yes?
something's wrong. You're fed up, I can tell.
Nonsense. Look, are you sure you don't want to fight?
It's me, isn't it? I can't cope. I'll have to go away to school for training. And then you won't be able to cope.
Easily.
It's hopeless. I can't do a thing. I'm stuck here and boring, losing my grip. And it's working on you too. You know what the specialist said?
Stop talking daft, Olive. Give it time.
Oh, don't you be daft, dearie. You know perfectly well you can't keep the job on with me here like this. It's a housekeeper you need, not a blind wife.
The Major and his mistress are very understanding. My job's secure.
You said only last week they were having doubts.
No, it's all right now. They're not just employers, they're friends.
Yes, for how long?
Listen, you glaikit lassie. You'll be cured soon. You'll have second sight.
No, I won't. Barring a miracle or the money to have an operation in another country, which could be as far away as the moon.
Everything will be fine, Olive. You wait and see.
Yes? Can I help you?
Is Major Penderleith at home?
He's rather busy at the moment, Mr.
Sutherland. I have an appointment.
Are you from the Fiscal's office?
I am the fiscal.
Oh, I see. How do you do? Sorry. Charlotte Penderleith. Innes is with his estate manager, but he shouldn't keep you waiting too long.
Thank you.
I gather you want to talk about our gamekeeper.
Yes.
Innes wasn't quite sure about it. He called our solicitor. Apparently it's all right. I suppose you appreciate the conflict of loyalties.
Of course.
One must support one's staff, especially an excellent man like Bruce Meikle, whatever happened. Well, Mr. Sutherland, I hope justice will be served.
Our first and last consideration, Mrs. Penderleith.
Ah, Sutherland. I saw you drive up.
Major.
Would you sit down?
Thank you.
Well, now, understand you want to go over one or 2 points.
Well, your wife mentioned that you'd contacted your solicitor.
Yes, MacDonald. He's going to act for Meikle.
Indeed. I take it he explained that pre-examining witnesses, whatever the relation to the accused, is a perfectly proper procedure.
Oh, you won't find me holding anything back.
I'm obliged.
Not that there's much that I can contribute.
Of course. Would you say he was on edge when you encountered him in here?
Not a bit. But he's a Hebridean. They don't give much away.
In your statement to Chief Inspector Menges, you said that you hadn't noticed him changing guns.
Well, why should I?
Unless he avoided you seeing what he was doing.
I know what you're driving at. Yes. It's your job to probe for the truth. MacDonald made the same point about the substitution. Suggested that it confirmed that he was worried about the law.
It could be read that way.
But he doesn't deny changing guns. And he's gamekeeper. Comes and goes as he pleases. These are the tools of his trade. I don't see where it gets you.
The jury may think otherwise.
You realize I shall make a very unhappy prosecution witness.
Even though you're called by the Crown, you have a right to speak in Meikle's defense. As I was saying to your wife, Major Penderleith, we're primarily interested in justice.
Sutherland?
Yes?
Are you sure there's no possibility that you could make a reappraisal? Consider dropping the whole thing?
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm as law-abiding as the next man, but this strikes me as being one of those marginal cases.
There is no getting around the fact that a gun was fired in the direction of another person.
Yes, but in what circumstances?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, there are no grounds for calling it off.
Very well. But you'll appreciate my desire to have my gamekeeper soundly defended.
Of course. Mr. MacDonald's skills are not unknown to me.
I don't mean him. I mean the best there is.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Glendore.
Cheers. Nice surprise getting out of Edinburgh for a few days. I'd put a junior on my present chore. Turgid embezzlement from slot machines. Nobody cares. I expect I shall be able to resume in person before the thing comes away, if it ever does.
I hope you'll be comfortable here. Everywhere else was full. There's a forestry conference on. The station is only 2-star, I'm afraid, but I fixed you the best room.
As long as they do a decent dinner and a bottle of wine.
The full brief is on its way round from my office.
Good. I should like to spend some time with the gamekeeper.
And Major Penderleith has arranged for you to talk to him this afternoon. You're invited to lunch at Brinnan Castle beforehand.
Any good? The lunch?
I wouldn't know. I've never had the pleasure.
Filthy rich, aren't they?
Biggest landowners in these parts.
Yes, the Penderleith pile came originally from Border Mills. Alas, the dampness, so essential to the yarn, got the better of his illustrious family. So they took to the Highlands.
You've been doing your homework.
I was at school with his brother Colin.
Ah. Major Penderleith is a good employer. He works pretty hard on the estate himself. Maybe inclined to be a wee bit high and mighty.
A laird who walks on the water.
He caused a few legal ripples himself the other day when he asked the Procurator Fiscal if he couldn't just dump the case.
Good God. Yeah, well, full marks for trying.
No one gets round a man like John Sutherland.
You must tell me about him, too. Athol Fairfax, no less.
Big legal gun brought in to deal with the peasants. Silk versus rough weave.
Thank you.
It does seem a bit heavy, though, fielding senior counsel.
Oh, anyone's privilege if they have the money. That and the belief that if you're powerful enough to own a slice of the Western Highlands, your influence entitles you to mete out rough justice without interference. Come in.
Ah, John. David.
Good morning, Andrew. Sit down.
Thank you.
A cup of coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I've just had some.
David just been telling me that you've instructed Athol Fairfax, QC, to lead for your side.
Yes. Pity. I was looking forward to scrapping with you myself.
Oh, I expect you'll still be rolling a few cannonballs for him to fire.
Athol has asked me to come and see you, with the formal request that you should reconsider the main charge.
Drop it for the lesser one, you mean?
As I suggested myself, John. Our client would plead guilty to reckless discharge. Save us all a good deal of time and money.
Yes, it would. If I was sure that Mr. Fairfax could overthrow the assault charge.
He doesn't think you stand a chance with the jury.
No? Well, I think he's bluffing. No deal, Andrew. See you in court.
Did you see anything at this time, Mr. Barclay?
No, but after we'd covered about a mile or so, we spotted a man struggling in the water beside a rubber dinghy.
Did you alter course and pick him up?
Aye, we did, and the dinghy as well.
And anything else?
The carcass of a red deer.
Did you realize that the man you rescued could have been a poacher?
Well, he wasn't saying, but he had a rifle and there was a deer.
Mr. Barclay, whatever conclusion you drew, was he able to swim?
No.
Did he require your assistance?
Certainly.
And then did you bring the man to Glendoran and did the police subsequently take over?
We did, aye.
Thank you, Mr. Barclay.
Mr. Fairfax?
Mr. Barclay, when you fished this man out with his rifle and the slain deer, I think you saw yet another animal in the water.
Aye, we did.
Was it the carcass of a pregnant hind?
It was.
Yes. A sight so repugnant you couldn't bring yourself to collect that too?
No.
Mr. Fairfax, is this relevant?
With respect, my lord, I should think it has equal relevance to my learned friend's portrait of the poacher as a mere bather in difficulties.
Well, I think Mr. Sutherland has established the man's nefarious activities satisfactorily.
If the court is satisfied.
Yes. Then do you have any further questions to put to this witness?
None, my lord.
Thank you, Mr. Barclay.
Meikle's plea as expected.
Not guilty of assault, but prepared to admit reckless discharge.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Another time, perhaps. But it's good to see that you're all right.
I can't thank you enough. You and the Major have been so kind and understanding. Bruce has told me.
my dear, we're only too pleased to help.
And I thought he might get the sack.
On the contrary, you mustn't worry about a thing.
But it will be all right, won't it?
Of course.
I mean, even though I'm away for almost a month.
Bruce can have his meals at the house, and Mrs. Pringle can come in and clean.
Such a relief. It's just been one thing after another these past few days. What with my news and then Bruce been called away in jury service.
Now, Mr. Guthrie, let us be quite precise about this. Immediately after the explosion, did you glance towards the shore?
No, I did.
And did you see someone there?
Yeah. Man on the hillside.
What distance away were you?
About 50 yards.
What was he doing?
He's moving off through the trees.
Had he anything in his hand?
Yeah. Shotgun.
Did you recognize this man?
Yeah, it's him. The gamekeeper.
Are you pointing out the man you mean?
Yeah.
And did you subsequently identify him in an identification parade?
Yeah.
Was there a warning shout before the gun was fired?
No.
So for all you knew, you could have been under observation for some time beforehand?
Oh, maybe.
My lord, I really must object. The witness is being led into supposition here.
My lord, I was merely wondering whether the stalker was himself being stalked.
How can this be established when the witness cannot possibly know?
Yes, I'm inclined to agree that's fair.
I am indebted to your lordship.
Mr. Sutherland, will you continue, but just from the point where the shot was fired?
Very well, my lord. You had put the deer on board and then covered them with a tarpaulin.
Yeah.
So, at the time you left the shore, you were simply a man in a rubber dinghy.
Right.
With a tarpaulin. And it wasn't until after that that the shot was fired.
No.
After the boat was hit, you kept going and bailing.
Yeah, but we're sinking.
Thank you.
Mr. Fairfax?
Mr. Guthrie, there are poachers and poachers, are there not?
Sorry?
There are poachers who bag the odd deer in season, but who don't have a proper license, are there not?
Yeah.
And those like yourself who don't care what season it is, who ignore nature's rules, crude procurers of meat.
Oh, I was nowhere a gang.
What difference does that make? To a cold killer who slays stag and hind alike.
I'm not supposed to be in trial.
Oh, no, of course, you're here for the prosecution. So I won't ask about events leading up to the shooting. This court is well aware of the bestial business in which you're engaged.
My lord, could my friend refrain from speeches until he addresses the jury?
Thank you, Mr. Sutherland. Mr. Fairfax?
As your lordship wishes. Now we'll deal with the mishap to the boat.
Oh, it's no mishap.
No? I put it to you that it was nothing more than a warning shot that accidentally hit the boat.
More likely. He's a gamekeeper, a crack shot.
Exactly. And this gun, labeled number 2, was the gun he had. A double-barreled shotgun, was it not?
Oh, if you say so.
But let's stick to boats for the present. A rubber dinghy with an outboard motor can fairly shift along, can't it?
Sometimes.
Indeed, it has much greater acceleration than most craft.
Yeah.
Especially if you gun the outboard motor. The flat bottom gives it a skimming, bouncing effect.
Yeah, can do.
How far away from the shore were you when the shot was fired?
Oh, it's hard to judge.
Nevertheless, you told the police about 40 to 50 yards.
Oh, I reckon about that.
You reckoned? We can count on you, can we? Were you not, in fact, a good deal further away, more than twice that distance?
I'm not sure.
Was the shot not fired from at least another 50 yards uphill, making a total distance of nearer 150 yards?
Oh, it still hit me. Well, the boat at any rate.
Did you know that this weapon, like all shotguns, ceases to be accurate beyond 100 yards?
No, really?
I put it to you that in your hurry to get out of Creel Bay, you gave the outboard greater throttle than you say.
I don't know.
I further put it to you that the boat was bucking with the speed and the breeze and an incoming tide, and that a simple warning shot, vaguely discharged from a distance of over 100 yards, hit your boat by a mere fluke, a rubber boat, and that your predicament was an entirely accidental one.
I was drowning.
5 minutes later, after you kept going. And not for fear of being shot at again, but because you thought you could get away with your slaughtered cargo, Mr. Guthrie, isn't that so?
Have you any further questions to ask this witness, Mr. Sutherland?
Just one, my lord. Mr. Guthrie, we have heard that you're a non-swimmer. If the fishing boat hadn't spotted you, what would have happened?
I'd have drowned.
Thank you, Mr. Guthrie.
You didn't mind my dropping in to watch your skirmish with Queen's Counsel?
Not at all.
I rather enjoyed it.
This one seems to be...
Don't you ever fancy a council's wig yourself?
Oh, they're much too hot.
Getting on quite well, wouldn't you say?
Ah, reasonable start. Are you putting Meikle in the box?
Certainly, he'll go down and treat with the jury. I'd put his blind wife in if she had anything to do with the case.
We haven't met my wife, Judith. It's Athol Fairfax.
You're the doctor? Oh, that's handy. You can always give your husband a sedative when he loses. I'm going to have a bite. Nice to meet you.
Treacherous charmer.
Oh, I would call that mixed appreciation. What's happening to our drinks? What's happening to our drinks here, Jock?
Jock's just telling me something rather interesting.
Well, Mr. Sutherland, you understand now, I don't normally turn over anything out of here in the bar. No. But I thought this might be important. It's about the poacher, Ken Guthrie.
What about him? Apparently he worked as an odd job man at the Drinnan estate.
Aye, and it seems he got the sack from his job last year for dishonesty. And it was a gamekeeper's wife that got him caught.
Oh, did she? Well, thank you, Jock. The gamekeeper must have recognized him at the identification parade. Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. The question is whether our esteemed counsel knows.
Have you got him?
Yes. Yeah. He was fast asleep in a wheelbarrow.
Thanks. I left the door open. Terrible, isn't it, when you can't even look after a wee kitten?
Well, they soon look after themselves. Here we go.
I suppose so. Anyway, it might not be so long before I'm all right again.
Oh?
I'm going to have a special operation in a Swiss clinic.
Oh, that's great news.
Oh, I'm lucky. We couldn't afford it ourselves, but Major Penderleith's put up the money.
That's very generous of him.
Oh, it's only a loan, but Bruce needn't pay it back for a long time.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Thanks. Do sit down.
No, I'm fine.
You wanted to ask me about Ken Guthrie?
In other words, Major, you are saying that Mr. Meikle is not the sort of man to fire wildly at someone with the risk of hitting them or their property.
If he says it was a warning shot, then that's what it was.
Thank you, Major Penderleith.
You may stand down now, Major Penderleith.
My lord, before the fiscal calls his next witness, may I crave your lordship's and the court's indulgence?
Yes, certainly. What did you want to say?
My lord, whilst I appreciate my learned friend may deem it right and proper to put before the court every scrap of circumstantial evidence at his disposal, matters do seem somewhat protracted, even to the point of ponderousness, in a case in which the accused will give evidence and will not actually deny he pulled the trigger.
Oh, I accept that. Well?
So, I have no objection to my learned friend leading the rest of his evidence.
I see. Mr. Sutherland?
I shall do my best, my lord, to provide my colleague with a faster, cheaper service, even though at the end of the day it may be less rewarding to him.
Mr. Drummond, he never fired that shot.
How do you know?
Because we were 100 miles away at the time, in Perth. Ruth drove me there for a meeting.
A meeting?
Have you ever heard of the Reverend Finlay McNeish?
No.
Well, he's a faith healer, and he was in Perth. A lot of people think he's a crank, but it doesn't stop you hoping for miracles.
Why didn't they tell this to the police immediately?
Well, I think I know why. You see, he pretended to the laird he'd been working. We arrived back just before lunchtime, and we took a salmon from the fridge and went up to the castle as if he'd been about all morning.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to take a dog to the vet, but we needn't have hurried back. Mrs. Penderleith she wasn't very well.
Where were you when you heard the shots?
I was quite high up on Ben Skeen, but I heard them echoing.
Let's be quite clear about this. You were a long way off.
2 miles or so.
And did you, as the prosecution has implied, stalk the poacher before the incident on the shore?
No, sir.
So he wasn't, so to speak, a target on whom you'd drawn a careful bead?
Definitely not.
Did you know the shots had come from the neighborhood of Creel Bay?
Yes.
Did you go there immediately?
Yes.
Did you see Guthrie setting off with the deer?
Yes, I was too late to stop him from leaving the shore.
Were you angry?
I detest cruel poachers as much as anyone. More so, even.
Were you in full control when you raised that shotgun?
Certainly.
As a professional gamekeeper, would you be likely to risk a life?
No, certainly not. I fired a pure warning shot to make him turn back.
Did you know you'd hit the boat?
No, the outboard was at full throttle. He was soon out of the bay.
Did you intend to hit the boat?
No, it was an accident.
Thank you, Mr. Meikle.
Mr. Sutherland?
My lord, could I beg a few moments' grace?
Certainly.
Mr. Meikle, do you know the penalties for perjury?
For what?
I dare say it's not often that an accused person will perjure himself in order to convict himself. But isn't that exactly what you've been doing?
Nothing of the sort.
Mr. Meikle, I come straight to the point. What you've been saying here is nothing more than a tissue of lies, a complete fabrication, a cover-up for somebody else. You're not the person who should rightfully be here to face these charges, are you? It was a wrongful arrest with your connivance.
He was bought off because of me.
My lord, in the light of certain information which has come to us, the prosecution unreservedly withdraws its case against the accused.
I've one or two questions to ask you, sir.
I thought you might come back here, Inspector.
Is Mrs. Penderleith about?
I don't want my wife to be involved. I'll answer your questions.
Oh, do shut up, Innes.
Charlotte, I told you to stay out of this.
It's me you want to talk to. I shot at that damn poacher. Only my aim was no good.
Charlotte.
Before either of you say any more, I must warn you that certain charges will be brought against you. Therefore, anything you say will be taken down in writing and may be used in evidence.
Now will you shut up?
What does it matter? I wouldn't have fired the shotgun at him, but I saw what he'd killed. Pregnant hind. Made me so sick and so angry. I just didn't think.
I must ask you both to accompany me back to Glendoran. It's a pity you left the court so abruptly.
It was a bit too public. But you needn't have worried about his running away. One's true path is chosen.
Thanks. Bye. They've just confirmed that Olive Meikle will be accepted soon for her operation in Glasgow on the health service.
Cheers, Mr. Sutherland.
Thank you. Still very human to accept such a bribe.
More than anything else in the world, he'd want his wife to see again.
Well, there you are, Sutherland. Mrs. Sutherland.
Oh, will you join us?
No, thanks. I must be off. Well, what can I say? Not the solicitor's fault, of course. They duped him, too. But I must make more sure of my clients in future.
Will you be representing the Penderleiths?
Good grief, not now. Though you did have the nerve to ask me. What a pair. And Mrs. Penderleith needs your sort of treatment, not ours. Boredom and booze. God, I do so dislike the idle rich.
I thought you were one.
Certainly not. I'm a socialist. I lost. Well done.
Fiscals neither win nor lose, as you know. But your keeper got off.
True.
And, of course, you'll be paid a handsome fee.
Well, I'll sue if I'm not. Oh, well. Home midweek. Might as well take over from my junior on the dreary slot machine swindle. Goodbye to you both.
Goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Indeed it has. Thank you.
How much does Athol Fairfax get paid?
You mean a day? Oh, 100, possibly 150.
How much do you get?
A great deal less than that. Would you care for a slap-up lunch? Choice of fruit juice.